Konnichiwa senpai, please notice me. I watch Asian cartoons, I'm a weeaboo.
Hey everybody, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. An interesting game I've so far heard. First one I just saw, like, okay, it's another visual novel that yada yada pick your whatever. But my friends alluded to me that it's similar to, if you ever heard Higurashi no Naku Koroni, mixed with a little Haruhi Suzumiya. Let's just hope to God it's not the Endless Eight. So, let's get into it. I'm not doxing myself. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha. I overslept again. Yeah, no, your eyes are still closed. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you? And I'm not doing voices for each character. I really... it's just gonna be horrible. Eh? You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. Yeah, it's mean, Leonid. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Okay, I thought it was, like, out the slap or something. I didn't realize that was a tilde, not like a... like he was cutting him off. I was just imagining him, like, just walking away or something. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Leonid, have you decided on a club to join yet? Yeah, great. It's gonna be fucking Haruhi Suzumiya all over again. A club? I told you, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs, especially ones that fight against monsters and evil, and leader is a god. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you want to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. This guy sounds like a bit of a dick. I like him. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content with just getting by the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh god. Crippling loneliness. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Crippling loneliness. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Well, I know that you're not happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Stop mocking me. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I feel like making a Yoda quote about now, but fuck it. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised to even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever. I sit by the window and stare out. That's how you know I'm the main character. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. You know, where all the cool kids are. Gotta love Naruto. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh, meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Alright, Sayori, from now on you're going to be called the Electric Fence. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. But I was doing jutsus. I'm getting hyped to do some jutsus. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Eh. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if the electric fence is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! You're gonna get drugged and kidnapped by the literature club. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Miss Turns Fruits into Vegetables across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classroom and activities. Right, because everything's floors or whatever. I forgot if it was even grades or was that fucking Korea, I don't remember. That they have like, oh, this is the best class, and then you get shoved to whatever corner with all the retards. Or was that Taiwan? Christ, I really don't remember. Sorry, back to it. Miss Vice President, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm girl number 1. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? I'm the annoying little loli that, I swear to God, I feel like I'd go to prison. Way to kill the atmosphere. Damn misandrist. Ah, Leonid, what a nice surprise. We were expecting you. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ellipses. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay, so that's one difference. I am not a pedophile. What are you looking at? Well, hopefully not you. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, you two. Natsuki. Humph. The girl with the Sado attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize, probably because she's an elementary schooler. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who makes cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her, well, when she gets moody. Sayori says, oh right, I skipped the things. It quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy and happiness and friendship. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. If he makes a quip about Yuri and Yuri, I'm going to be happy. Don't say things like that. I'm the shy one. I'm the bitchy one. I'm the high school friend. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Okay, well, if you're hearing this, this means I can't find the clip of, like, the black Jews. That's right! That's right! God, sorry. Yeah, so if you're hearing this, I couldn't find the damn clip. It's great to see you again, Leonid. Monica smiles sweetly. I'm the intelligent one that leads the club, because I am an elitist. We do know each other well. Well, we rarely talked, and I'm getting a Discord thing. Fuck. We were in the same class last year. Only the most professional content here at a time to speak. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my lag. So having her smile so generally feels a little... You I'm sorry. She's a big girl for you. Come sit down, Leonid. We made a room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Monica, but I want to sit next to Yuri. She's probably batshit insane. She's the quiet one. I'll get the cupcakes. Isn't there a thing about suicide pacts in Japan? I know they're a hell of a lot more popular. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. I have to put a little something on it. Its chemical thing is HCN. Stands for happiness, caring, and Natsuki, because I'm Natsuki. I'm sorry, this is going nowhere. Sorry, I got a little too excited. I love sugar. And how about I make some tea as well? I'm the intelligent shy one. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? I brought Kool-Aid! Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. It has a little substance sprinkled on it that I can't quite identify. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite, preferably with the least amount of cyanide. Natsuki is quiet. Oh, is she actually gonna fucking kill us all? I can't but help her notice sneaking glances in my direction. Kill all men. Feed them cyanide. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down, and I lose feeling in the upper portion of my body. The icing is sweet and full of flavor, and it has this weird taste to it. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Yeah. No, her name wasn't. You can see how much I know about modern anime. I was about to say what her name, Toradora, but I remember her name's not something with an A, I think? I know like fuck all about modern anime. I'm the hipster that watches stuff from like early 2000s to late 2000s and good old-fashioned 90s shit. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You, dummy. Asuka fags are gonna love this one. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully placed a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Yeah, she is fucking insane. And Monika's probably just damaged in some way. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Am I actually gonna have a choice to say something? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of this literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing about arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather make something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Well, isn't that sweet? And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika's really a great leader. Oh, great leader, Monika. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not so many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Hey kids, you want to read books with us? And poetry? I'm confident that we could all really grow this club before we graduate. Sad thing is, I went to a decently sized high school, and the actual literature club that they had there had less people than this. I was just a member of the boxing club and the, one that was basically just fucking go for a run in between classes when they had this like weird break period. And robotics team and rifle team, but those are different things. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must really hard just to find these things. We call it Monica's Town. Or Monica Town. And her name is Monica Jones. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of new member joining. Gooble gobble, one of us, one of us. Gooble gobble, one of us, one of us. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Leonid, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, do I get a choice? Considering how little I've spent these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I read them doujins, if you ever heard of them. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. I like to go on Danbaru Dome and watch and look at feet and admire feet. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. And then Natsuki, I love yaoi! Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. I may guess it's gonna be something dark, horrible, and sexual. My favorite's usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Because when your life sucks, escapism is your only hope. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious that her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. They're my friends. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp for something I can relate to a minimum level. Check my right pocket, spaghetti. I check my left pocket, chicken nuggets. Or fuck, tater tots. I'm sorry, I'm tired. At this rate, Yuri might be well having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put that down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. I don't even like you. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. No sense of privacy. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Seriously, oh god. Oh, hands on shoulders, good. I thought I was going somewhere else for a minute. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet, are we? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable ellipse to share hers. Ellipses! I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I want to read everybody's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Ellipses, question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Ellipses. Yeah, let's do it! Plus now we have a new member I think will all help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Leonid? Monika smiles warmly at me once again, with her piercing eyes looking into my soul at all times. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Well, you're about to fucking kill the movie. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and my refrigerator is running and I need to go catch it. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with ejected eyes, all looking into your soul. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Leah, man. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price you pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh god. Fucking harems. I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to think of any harems I actually enjoyed. I watched Monster Musume just because everyone was going nuts about it, which it was kind of just fucking weird. But I didn't mind it. To Love Rue was an old, like, guilty pleasure, I guess, back in the day. It was a pretty good setup show. Brunhilde in the Darkness, if you count that, that's kind of that. I really haven't checked back on the manga. The anime's criminally short. That it's like the first 10 and a half episodes is like the first 50 chapters of the manga, and the last episode and a half covers like 60 chapters. So it just speeds through a bunch of things, and it's like, oh yeah, you know that guy? You know what happened to him? Yeah, he got shot in the back of the head when he was in a car. Surprise. But yeah. I can't think of any else. Alright. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' earls light up. Earls. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks guys, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to me for the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks at me once more. Leonid, I look forward to how you express yourself. Yeah. Please tell me I don't actually have to write stuff and it's just like, hey, yeah, I made a poem. Can I really impress the class star Monika with the mediocre writing skills? Can we? Can we, character? Can we, Leonid? Can we? I can't write for shit. I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. The spaghetti's about to burst. Meanwhile, the girls continue the chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Lin, and since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. What could possibly go wrong? Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna go fucking awful. Massacre. Guess we'll go for Yuri, because you know I like my Yuri. Eternity. That sounds like a poem word. Shopping, god no. Destiny. Infinite. Boop. Fucking boop. Boop. Ah, yes. I'm trying to think of the poem off the top of my head, but I don't fucking remember. It's just, to quote the Raven, boop. Melancholy. Explode. God, what kind of poem we'd be crafting. So we jumped to the game and the boop exploded. Fester. Play Misery. Of course, I already likes Misery. Scars, Lust, Flower, Tenacious, Romance, Laser, Starscape. Sunny, Sunset, Sparkle, Kiss, Grief, Fear, Swimsuit, Lucky, Forgive, Pleasure. Grief. Jesus, Sayori, what the fuck's wrong with you? Covet, Vivid, Memories, Portrayed, Hair, Breath, Uncontrollable, Broken. Promise, Peaceful. Flee, Secretive, Whisper, Alone, Party, Wrath, Whirlwind, Parfait, Unrestrained. Philosophy, Anger, Puppy. Determination, Sadness, Pink, Sticky, Rainbow, Playground. I'm trying to pick words that actually would go into a poem, and it seems Yuri's the only one that actually makes somewhat poem sense with sounding like a dumbass. Natsuki sounds like the little child she is, that I feel like if you end up picking her, or however this game goes through, but if you end up picking her, it just scrolls up FBI, FBI, and you just start hearing knocking like all the Twitch pranks. Entropy, yes, everything is going to get heat. We're gonna have some wonderful heat death going on. Existence. And I'm getting a text, so I'll probably cut this after finishing this god-awful poem. Depression. Marshmallow. Ocean, clouds, giggle, extreme, aura. Smile, intellectual. Me and an intellectual. Kitty, shiny, dazzle, special, vertical, chocolate, nightgown, pure misfortune. Of course, Sayori, what the fuck's wrong with you? Electricity, holiday, strawberry, disaster. Yeah, of course. Despise, judgment. Bed, incongruent. Poof. Perfect way to end a poem. Poof. Hi again, Leonid. Bye again, Monika, because this is where we're going to leave this first episode. Hope you all enjoyed. Things haven't gotten too weird yet. And from what we see, Monika's the weird everyman, I guess, girl. Yuri's the quiet, possibly insane intellectual. Sayori is Miss Depressing. and Natsuki is a child. So, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm glad I can actually record this, unlike Dr. Decker, because I can run Dr. Decker at the moment. I can run EU4, but I can only record this and EU4. So if you'd like to see some EU4, let me know, because that's just about all I can show you currently. Oh god, I have not been able to touch Siege in a while, and it kind of sucks. I am probably going to lose Plat next season. And apparently there's fucking zombies now, and Ubi's fucked up because on one of their teasers they put a phone number and it belonged to some old woman in like the middle of nowhere in the US, I think. And she basically got like thousands of calls like saying, huh? No, I don't know who you are, whatever, and they started harassing her, and it was really bad, and Ubi's just like, oh shit. And it's kinda shit. Goobysoft being Goobysoft. Anyway, I hope you all have a nice Thanksgiving, or had a nice Thanksgiving, whenever the fuck this goes up. I know it probably won't go up on Thanksgiving, because I'll be away. But maybe Thanksgiving night, because I don't work until like early the next day, so I should have some time. And with my current schedule, I usually have off on Wednesdays and Thursdays, so I'll be doing work for you guys on those days. So, until then, see you all.
I had an uncle who was a big mouth braggart, and all he did was brag about how wonderful the 30-06 was. He was also a pedophile, which made me like him and the cartridge even less.